What is boondocking? The complete guide. Boondocking draws more and more attention in the recent years. Thanks to the crowded cities and their polluted air, people tend to search for their own spot in the nature. And while doing so, they also wish to have a small impact on the environment as possible. Boondocking is the perfect answer to such desires and intentions. It's an excellent way to have an eco-friendly vacation, away from the crowds. In this video, I share with you everything you need to know about boondocking. I explain what boondocking is, where can you boondock for free, share boondocking tips and rules, and more. With that said, I strongly recommend that you visit our site and read the full article on the subject, where I share the complete guide for boondocking, share all the required tips, rules, how to find places to boondock and much more. What is boondocking? Boondocking, which is also known as dry camping, means pulling off the highway and stopping at places that have limited or no facilities, while staying in your RV, car, caravan or Winnebago for free. Boondocking basically allows you to camp off the grid, enjoy nature at its best, if you didn't stop at a parking lot, and use the tools and resources stored in your car, van, or RV. It's a quiet and peaceful way to camp with friends or family, and a chance to enjoy spectacular places and views. Boondocking means that you are not connected to electricity, water source, or sewer. We are talking about parking your vehicle off the grid to stay for free. It's just you, your friends or family, your vehicle, everything you have with you, and a piece of land to stay in and enjoy for a while. Is boondocking legal? In the US, boondocking is not illegal, yet there are rules and guidelines to follow in order to boondock properly and safely. The reason is that you can't just boondock your vehicle wherever you please. The purpose of these guidelines is to respect and protect the natural resources of the land. Terms like dispersed camping or backcountry camping mean that this is how local, state and federal agencies refer to boondocking. These agencies actually encourage people to boondock, since it's a good and healthy way to relieve crowding at developed campgrounds. When campgrounds get filled and there are no more parking spots available, you will probably find overflow campgrounds available, which are areas and places to boondock. These places are designated areas for boondocking. In Canada, boondocking is not illegal, yet there are rules and restrictions to follow. In Canada, almost 90% of the land is owned by the Canadian monarch and is designated Crown land, 41% is federal Crown land, and 48% is provincial Crown land. Technically, this means public land, which means you can boondock there for free. With that said, residents of Canada are able to camp on Crown land for up to 21 days in any one place in a calendar year for free. Campers who are not residents of Canada have to purchase a camping permit, which is regulated by the specific province. The costs as well as the rules may vary from one province to the next, but it should cost approximately $10 per person, per night. Other boondocking options are parking in recreational sites, provincial and territorial site, municipal campgrounds, rest stops, and other places I will cover in the article on our site. For boondocking legality issues concerning UK and Australia, visit our site. Boondocking rules. If you're about to boondock on your own and enjoy camping in nature, know that there are rules and guidelines to follow for the benefit of everyone. Because boondocking is basically camping with your vehicle, the rules address both camping guidelines as well as guidelines for the vehicle itself. Here are some important boondocking rules to follow. You are not allowed to park your vehicle along roadways if they can impede the traffic and safety of others. Dispersed camping or boondocking is allowed, unless there are rules or regulations that do not allow it or state otherwise. The U.S. Forest Service may have rules and restrictions for the time length you can boondock on their land. Most have a 14-day limit, with some may allow up to 21 days. However, some may also require that you not return to the same area for at least 31 days. Do not dump the tanks of your vehicle or RV on the ground, as it is illegal. Find a legal dump site for this purpose. Park your vehicle 200 feet away from any water source like rivers, streams, lakes. This rule comes to preserve and keep delicate vegetation in the area. Safe and near the water sources. Don't harvest firewood, unless it states that it's permitted. If allowed, gather only dead down wood if on national forest land. Also, never cut branches off live trees. When boondocking on national forest land, Use existing sites for this purpose, as this minimizes potential damage to the surroundings, soil, plants and wildlife. Where can you boondock? There are different places where you can boondock, whether in nature or an urban area. There are two things to remember. 1. Not all places allow overnight parking. 2. Not all places allow boondocking for free. Now, let's have a look at all the different places you can boondock in and even do it for free. National forests and campgrounds. This is a great way to park your vehicle and enjoy nature at its finest, a wonderful boondocking option. Remember to follow the rules and regulations of the place and respect other people, campers, the environment and the surroundings. BLM Land, BLM, Bureau of Land Management, land is also a great boondocking option when you go out camping in the wilderness. Simply find a remote BLM land and boondock for free. Walmart parking lots. In case you need to stop in the city, Walmart allows you to stay in their parking lots for up to 24 hours. This is also a great way to stock up and purchase groceries, food, water, resources, tools and anything you need for your boondocking trip. It is still advised to check with the specific Walmart store if boondocking is allowed in their parking lots. Truck stops and rest areas. Usually, there is no problem for RVers or people with vans to stay overnight at a truck stop or rest area. However, stay safe, be polite and respect the people around you, as these places are not supervised. Hotels and motels. If there is enough space and parking for the hotel visitors, then hotel management usually won't mind you boondocking for the night in their parking lot. If the parking lot is full or there are not many spots left, you may be denied, so check with the hotel just to be sure it's okay with them. For the full list of parking options, please visit our site and read the full article. How to find places to boondock. Sharing with you some easy ways how you can find places to boondock. For the full list, read the article on our site. Campendium. Thanks to Lee and Brian of Illuminarium, you can use this site to find your next boondocking spot. It provides a huge list of campgrounds, boondocking sites and RV parks. On top of that, the site also provides high-quality reviews about the quality of the sites, road conditions, photos of the sites, compatible rig size for a spot, how the cell service is and more. Freecampsites.net. This site is very similar to Campendium, however you may find here sites that are not listed on Campendium, so it's another good site to check and compare with. iOverlander, another great site where boondock sites are entered and updated by travelers themselves, whether they're traveling by vans, truck campers, and other short vehicles. Recreation Sites and Trails BC. This is the official government site when it comes to recreation sites and trails in British Columbia, Canada. Alberta Parks. Here you'll find a lot of information about sites and campgrounds. Some can be reserved in Alberta, Canada. Boondock Tips. In order to make your upcoming boondocking trip easier and more fun, I have compiled some important boondocking tips to follow. Here are some of them, but as you know by now, you can find the entire list on our site. Come prepared. Some boondocking spots may be far away from stores, so it's best to come all ready and prepared. Therefore, bring enough water, food and toiletries for everyone. Later on, you'll be able to purchase more at the nearest local store. Plan and prepare your meals ahead. When you prepare and freeze your meals ahead, you save time and will have less dishes to wash, leaving you more time to relax and enjoy your day. It may also reduce the need to go to the store when everything is ready. Park away from other RVs and vehicles. This way everyone will have their own privacy, you won't block the view and scenery, and if you'd wanted to use a generator, chances are that the noise will disturb them a lot less. Make the most out of the weather with your RV. Park your RV so you'll take full advantage of the weather. Example, if it's a sunny and hot day, then park the RV so that the side of the windows face the shade. Bucket in the shower. Keep a bucket in the shower, so that it catches any excess water. Then, use that water to flush the toilet, as it will reduce the usage of water from the fresh tank and help reduce gray water. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to our channel for more videos about off-grid, camping, survival and other interesting topics. For the full article, and more information about off-grid living, survival, camping, and much more, please visit our site and enjoy our articles on these and other topics. Have an amazing day.